Ow! Well, holy. What's going on, guys? Hope y'all are having a great day out there today. We are down here, still at the skate park. We just got done running the Big Rock 4S for the first time in quite a while. Thing held up phenomenal. I did break the bottom, like the C carrier, or C hub carrier on the thing, but besides that, nothing else wrong with it. She's ready to throw a part in there and she's ready to roll again. But guys, we're gonna bust out the Typhon 6S. This car has always been a total rocket off of jumps like this down here, so we're gonna see what kind of distance we can get. I got the dirt tires on there. They're not gonna hook up quite as well on the smooth pavement, but nonetheless, we're gonna have some fun. Hopefully Trevor doesn't ghost me here and he's gonna show up soon. I don't know what cars he's gonna bring, but we're gonna have some fun with the Typhon for now, guys, so stay tuned, everybody. I forgot, I geared this thing up with a couple more teeth gearing on this thing, and this thing is just ridiculous. It cuts grass. I'm doing lawn service now with a Typhon 3S. It's about 20 bucks a battery pack. So if anybody's looking for the grass cuts, hit me up. I just recently went over the Typhon and kind of went over everything, greased everything up, checked all my bearings, and made sure everything was nice and snug and happy. I also went over the suspension. I changed out the shock oil on this thing and put a little bit heavier shock oil in this because I had it originally set up when I was using it to track, and I beefed it up a little bit. So see how the Typhon performs here today. It is ripping though. It has got power. This is the stock system in this thing still. I mean, it just wants to fly. Jeez, oh man. Let's see what kind of distance we can get with the Typhon. All right, notice my steering was off a little bit, so I got that set. Holy man, this car just, it's literally like it's got rocket boosters on it, guys. The way that the Typhon flies is just amazing. But it's on its dome. All right, we are outside the fence here. We can properly see this thing because it just, this thing just flies. Oh my God. Man, guys, I mean, sorry, it's just the height and the distance that this thing flies compared to, you know, the Creighton 6S or any of those. It's this thing's just so light and nimble, and it just amazing the way this car flies. It's just incredible. All right, let's give her another launch. Man, I'm not sure what the distance is on this. I'm going to measure this off real quick. He's landing somewhere right in here. Some chassis slappers. All right, well, I just stepped it off. It's right about 120 feet. And I mean, guys, I'm only getting about, I don't know, 40 feet, probably 40, 50 foot of run coming into this jump. So I don't have much time to get much speed for this thing. But this thing is still just flying. Incredible. We're gonna line her up for another one. Gotta make sure I get the tires dried off after I come inside from the grass because it's so slick. Holy, well, that just surpassed my last jump by probably at least a good 20 feet. Holy cow. Typhon is flying good today. I tell you what, guys, if I could get, you know, another 50 foot or more run at this jump, I mean, I couldn't even imagine the distance we'd be catching with this thing. Oh, well, I just spun out and tagged the steel pole up there. This is always the danger part of being further out here. It's hard to judge that stupid pole they have in the center. Hopefully I didn't damage anything. I guess we'll see. Well, not looking too good already. Front end sitting a little low. What did I broke? Not the A-arm. Looks like, holy cow, I snapped the whole front hinge pin carrier. I don't even know where the other piece of it's at. As you guys can see, there's one half of it, but the whole front piece snapped. The front bulkhead's broke. I must have tagged that thing pretty head on, I guess. Well, these things happen. The M2C Racing chassis still straight as an arrow. Man, we got some awesome launches with the Typhon here. Unfortunately, this stupid pole that I've never seen a single skater in my life down here use. It's right in the middle of my runway, unfortunately. I know, right? These goofy poles in the middle of a skate park. Well, I did bring the Mojave with me, so I guess we're gonna bust that out next. You know, I was going to upgrade that front hinge pin carrier with an M2C, and I was like, well, you know, they usually don't break too much. But I guess after today, it's time. All right, guys, well, we got the Mojave out now. I think we had this down here at the skate park once, but I'm gonna give the Mojave a few launches down here, see how she flies, and probably finish up the rest of this video with this car. One thing I have recently added to the Mojave is the +5 M2C Racing widening kit, the 17mm hubs. Gave it just a little bit extra stance on the width, so see how she flies today. This thing has just been a beast. It's been another car I've been really impressed with how well this thing just handles and jumps, and the durability of it has just been amazing. And it backflips. All right, let's give her a few sends. All right, we're gonna get one of it inside here, and then we'll move outside, see how she flies. Oh man, I had to hit the brakes because the tires on this thing do not have the air control that other cars do. It's not, the Mojave's not really intended, I would say honestly, for massive ramp launches like this. It's more of a grind car. It does jump well, but on massive jumps, you just don't have the air control you do with the bigger tires on this thing. So maybe with some more gearing and a different power system, it might be a little better, but this is still running all stock. So I'm gonna go outside here. She handles amazing. I'm gonna go outside the ramp here and get a shot of it landing outside. All right, see if I can keep the thing flat or have to do an emergency front flip to keep the thing straight. And let's not hit that pole again. Oh man, yep. It's turning into emergency front flips in order to get this thing to land on its wheels. The other thing I've been having, this Velcro is not holding very well on the body. The body is definitely taking some beatings. The chassis, amazingly enough, so far on this thing has been holding up pretty decent. I think everything's all good on it. It's definitely more of a, like this, it loves ripping it. BMX track, it's awesome, but it's definitely intended a little bit more to stay on the ground, I would say. But we're gonna send her again anyway. All right, let's get her lined up. I'm not gonna make this video too much longer, but I'm glad I brought this with me after the Typhon unfortunately kissed that pole a little too hard. Ended my day a little soon. See if I, oh man, that just sounded terrible. But if I don't stay on the throttle as hard as I can the whole way into the jump, it still gives me a little bit of throttle control to straighten it out. I didn't stay on it as hard into the jump, so I still had some throttle to give it to level this thing out. So that might be the best way to jump this thing. Just don't come into it full bore, I guess. Yeah, it likes that. It likes that much better. Just can't come into it full trigger. I gotta have a little bit of throttle left to keep her flat, but that seems to work. Poor Mojave. And guys, you know, I've been recently talking about, you know, realistics of things and doing bashing. This is not what the car's meant for. It's not, but I'm out here having fun, and again, everybody can bash and have fun how they want to. Man, it is just, it's taking these jumps so great. I mean, it is just landing pretty decent. I mean, the shocks again are not intended for this. The shocks are set up a lot more plush for softer dirt stuff, not launching off a ramp. But oh, almost made it. Oh, wow. Well, guys, I was all done bashing here and just out here ripping this thing around and decided to record for a second. What did I just break? Holy cow. Oh, I broke the upper shock tower. Well, guys, you guys are going to see this piece of video before I peace out. But that is a peace out. I'm gonna rip around the parking lot here for a minute. It almost pulls the front end off the ground, which is amazing with the stock system. Ooh, ooh, see, what's amazing about these shocks is the way that they suck up some stuff. I mean, it'll suck up these jumps and not kick it too bad. I've been just really loving the Mojave. I mean, this thing has been fun. Thing kept me entertained a lot during the wintertime too. Out there launching it off the snow mounds. Man, the thing just, for stock system, I'm still impressed. I mean, I did gear it up a few teeth from stock, and the punch is turned up the whole way. Well, no, the punch I think is set to like 1 or 2 from the max. But she still reps pretty good for the stock system. All right, we're gonna give her one more launch here, and then we're probably gonna call it a day down here. Unfortunately, we got the times mixed up with Trevor, and he was working later than I thought, and I got down here too early. So hopefully me and him are gonna go out to the BMX track here in the next day or two since I'm off for a little bit. But I think that's gonna do it for the video today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the Typhon and Mojave, but until next time, y'all be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.